The Germans love it systematically, negotiating and presenting. It is very typical for a German to immediately arrange every experience into a system. So goes a saying from the 18th century. When in negotiations, your German partners will always be well prepared and optimally informed. The same will be expected from you. When negotiating with Germans, you should also have well-sorted information and facts available. Prepare strong arguments for your position. The more you argue rationally and systematically, the faster you will be able to convince a German businessman or businesswoman. There is a saying in Germany, "Wie man sich bettet, so liegt man." You made your bed, now lie in it. Which means that the work and performance you achieved in the past will be compensated in the present and future. Individual aspects of the business at hand will be analysed very thoroughly by your German business partners and discussed with you. They will rarely ever wander off the set agenda points. They will stick with the topic in the relevant system. For foreigners, this is often lengthy and tiring, but don't get impatient or pestering. This may lead to the end of negotiations. Rather, prepare some additional convincing details for every aspect of the business, which you can slip into the discussion. The more advantages you can deliver, the faster this deal will be sealed. Also avoid the sudden addition of new topics or discussion points to the conversation. Germans don't like being surprised, especially not during business conferences. It is better to clarify all the topics that are important to you before the meeting and to have them included in the agenda. As soon as the negotiations are finished, the agreed topics will usually be put into action quickly. You don't have to fear time-consuming delays from German companies. Intermediate steps and milestones, as well as agreements, will, of course, be set out in writing, and the contracts or agreements will be sealed with a signature. From that moment on, they count as binding and can only be changed in exceptional cases. Don't try to continue negotiations after a successful deal. This can provoke a lot of distrust from your German business partner. If your German is not firm yet, you can negotiate in English. Almost every employee in nearly every German company will be able to speak fluent or at least comprehensible English. Your business partners will be pleased, though, if you know some of the most important German phrases. Let's summarize. Be well prepared for negotiations. The more you argue rationally and systematically, the faster you will be able to convince your partner. Individual business aspects will be analysed very thoroughly and discussed with you. Don't wander off too far from the current subject or from the set agenda points. Agreed action points will be followed up quickly. Intermediate steps and milestones, as well as agreements, will be set out in writing form. Business deals will be set out in writing and sealed with a signature. From that moment on, the contract is absolutely binding. Now you know some important negotiation basics for Germany, but there are more things to be aware of when communicating with your German colleagues.